Well, what the hell took me so long? I don't know. Look at your phone. It's all cracked.
Oh, this is just my crack phone, I call it. The other one's over there. 10, Mary.
Here you go.
This is Morning Magazine on WENG. Have a question or comment? Call 941-460-1530. The views expressed on this program are not necessarily those of the staff and management at WENG, the Arena Broadcasting, or its advertisers.
Well, I tell you, I have a very, very special guest in the studio. Tyler Butler is in the house. You probably know of Tyler if you're on Facebook at all. He is with Out and About with Tyler Butler, and he is out and about. He's here and there, everywhere, showcasing people, places, and things. He's with us right now. He has over 350,000 followers, by the way. Tyler Butler in the house. Hello, Tyler.
Hello, Mary. I mean, it's been a long time coming.
It has been. It's so nice to see on Valentine's Day.
Yes, what a
and wearing
special day.
Your spectacular red shirt. Love
Absolutely. So happy Valentine's to you, and of course your friends that are listening now.
Yes.
Happy Valentine's to
that.
everyone.
Yeah, it's a great day. It's a great day to be talking to you. Any day would be. But so Out and About Tyler with Tyler Butler. You are everywhere. The first question that I need to ask you is, how did this get started? Talk about a platform that you have developed, and it has just, you've hit it out of the park.
It's crazy. You know, when we first started, we had a product called Sarasota Socialites, and that's, Mary, where we got together with a group of women, and we would go in like a bar crawl setting. We would start at a restaurant, and then we would have a meal at the restaurant, provided by the restaurant, and we would do a Facebook Live there and talk about how great the food is, and in a group setting. And then we had a limo, a pink limo, actually. We started in a Pepto pink limousine, and we would go out with a group of women and go to different places. And
I'm
we would
thinking
do
maybe drink some wine during the evening.
so
am I right?
that was part of the problem. Each restaurant
I hear limo. That's what comes to my mind.
Each restaurant gave a shot to all the socialites in the group, and then we would go live at each destination as like a bar crawl would.
Yes.
And so that got really interesting at 1 a.m. and you're stuck in the back of a limo with a group of lovely women that have had a few drinks. So that lasted in that limousine for about 8 months, and then we tried doing it in a different type of setting and did it in a trolley. And that was really great because it was open and you're not stuck in behind it in a limo. And that was really fun until people kind of started hanging off the side of the limo or the trolley. And I thought, that's a liability. So I was thinking how to kind of turn it around and go a different direction with it. And that's where we created the concept of Out and About, where I was the one that was going into the restaurants alone. Well, actually with a co-host. And I would always select some really fun women to come along with me on my journey of trying different restaurants and even retailers. We started doing consignment shops and car dealerships and going out and about. And that's really how it started.
That is wonderful. And it all started with getting drunk.
Yes, exactly.
Maybe that's not the right bottom line I need to take it to right away. But hey, people get creative in that state. What can I say?
Absolutely. And then we started in Sarasota, and then I was welcomed by Jeannie Joyce that has the blog page What's Happening in Inglewood.
We love Jeannie Joyce.
Yes, so I started joining her in Inglewood and going to all the great places. And it's interesting because I learned how different the two cities were between Sarasota and Inglewood. And what I learned is Inglewood, not to say anything about Sarasota negative, but Inglewood is such a community-driven place. I knew about Inglewood, but I never experienced Inglewood and how the community really comes together. If you're having a yard sale or a benefit,
or any kind of need, any kind of crisis, any kind of tragedy.
Absolutely.
I'm glad that you mentioned that because for me, and Morgan and I talk about that a lot, you know, we've been in this area full-time for just 5 years. Transplants from Connecticut. It's an awful lot of people in Florida are
Right.
transplants from different states. And I'm still amazed at how community-driven Englewood is. It is awesome. I've never lived in a community before that is as tightly knit and committed to its best interest as Englewood. So you're absolutely right.
Yeah, it's just, I was blown away, and Inglewood really welcomed me into kind of getting in there, and nobody not knowing who I was, because we're, you know, two different cities. I was really welcomed in it. It probably has a lot to do with Jeannie, because Jeannie had a huge influence on Inglewood and still does. And she was always out and about taking pictures in the area, and so it was always such a good time. We'd have a good time about it and go different places. So Jeannie was able to kind of show me around and introduce me to some of the people that she knew, and then it just blew up, and we ended up going, I bet you, to every single restaurant and retailer in Inglewood, unless they're new now. Everybody I have gone and taken a gander with, which is my saying.
Oh, that is wonderful. And Englewood has amazing restaurants.
Yes,
You know,
absolutely.
I mean, it's a relatively small town. It's growing.
Yes.
It's growing leaps and bounds. But, you know, we have so many fabulous restaurants, whether you're looking for a high price point, medium, or just like beach fare. You know, we got it all, as you have discovered.
Yes, absolutely. So speaking about discovering, so getting back with the Inglewood thing, so as time has progressed, I have gone and done even more different productions. So we did the We Care movement, where we were able to use our platform, finding out about a platform and not realizing that I had access to so many different people that really kind of back what I'm doing. I was able to channel that into the We Care movement, where I was able to go to different people that were stricken by cancer or had any type of thing that has happened to them that was bad. I was able to use my platform to go and surprise them and do makeover, and so we did a makeover show. We did that for 3 weeks. That was really fun, and the reward you get from that.
That is awesome.
The reward.
Goosebumps.
Absolutely.
Goosebumps
And then
that.
there was Ian that came along and really hit Inglewood and Northport here south really hard, much harder than Sarasota. I mean, Sarasota
Yes.
got it, but a lot of the mobile home parks in Inglewood were destroyed, as well as Northport. And so I was able to utilize some of our friends at Goodwill and Habitat for Humanity who, you know, endorse our show. I was able to go and help these other people with providing them gifts from those stores. And
So you are out and about and giving back.
yes, and it's fun. The reward you get is
Oh,
just
gosh.
amazing. You can't put a dollar amount on something like that.
We're talking with Tyler Butler in studio with me. If you're just joining us, out and about with Tyler Butler. And I do need to give you, I don't need to, but I want to give you some kudos in terms of the production quality of your videos.
Thank you. Thank you.
I
very
mean,
much.
you do fancy editing, you have slogans and mottos appearing on the screen. I mean, it's not just putting a camera
And
on
I'm
and calling it a
self-taught.
day.
And I'm self-taught.
That's very awesome.
Yeah, so if you go back to when I started, you will say, yeah, he's self-taught for sure. Because it's funny when I go back and look, I just was kind of a mess.
But that's, well, I'm sure mess is not the word, but you know, that's what life is, live and learn.
Yeah,
You know,
absolutely.
that's what
Your
life is.
experiences, and that's what Out and About has been. It's been an experience. People say, oh, you show us these great things. I'm like, I show myself these great places too, because I learned, like I've learned about Inglewood.
And so you do restaurants, you do retail, you do events also.
Yes,
you know,
absolutely.
You go to big events and promote them. And so,
Yeah.
you know, you are really everywhere. So when you think about Out and About with Tyler Butler, and you are a Florida native, by the way, is
I
that
am,
right?
yes.
Yeah, that's great. I don't know that many Florida natives. That's why I said that. Most people I've met are like me, transplants. But so what's next for Out and About with Tyler Butler?
You know, someone just recently asked me that, and I don't really know. I mean, I don't want to be in the movies. I'm not a movie kind of guy, but I'm not really
What do you
sure.
mean you're not a movie kind of guy?
Well, I'm not a kind of guy. I'm not a scripted person. How about that? That's
All right,
probably a
that's-
better way to put it.
You're more off the cuff.
Yes, I mean I have been
You
asked to.
got the face for movies.
Thank you so much.
Really?
That's very nice.
You're
But
very
I'm
young.
not good at being a scripted person, and that's another reason why my show is based on locals. We do not do anything corporate. And that's not just because it's against a contract or anything like that. It's just something personal that I feel more comfortable with working with locals. First of all, it's not scripted. So no one's coming in a corporate world where you have to read a script or you have to do things
And the script
play by
has to be
play.
approved.
Or you have someone from corporate come down and say, do this, do that. I'm not that person. I'm not good at reading things. I'm not good at reenacting things. I am kind of just that. I just go on my flow of things. So yeah, so it's all about local for me.
Well, so you started this what year?
So going back 8 years ago.
So 8 years ago.
Yeah.
So 9 years ago, what were you doing? And would you say at this point that you're kind of living your dream?
So I started, and I still.
Because it sounds like you are.
I still have the same company. It's called The Butler Did It. And I started The Butler Did It 21 years ago, so when I was 12. So I do estate management, so I oversee very large estates. I think my largest home is about 28,000 square feet. And I've been doing that and started when I was, like I said, 12 years old.
12 years old. Do you have a website for that?
I don't, because I am getting out of that business. And so basically what it is when our show really got going during COVID, a lot of the clients that I had been working for either passed away, unfortunately, or they did not pay me during COVID. So when COVID was over, I was over. I didn't go back to them because I put everything I had into Out and About, and then we got syndicated with Comcast. So we were able to kind of take a turn. I still have 6 clients that I take care of their properties still, but the other probably 6 or 8 clients, I was able to make a change, and I was ready for a change. I mean, what I do with being a butler for really big clients, it's stressful, and you're trapped in their home with them. So
you have a thing about you don't being like trapped in anywhere. You don't want to be trapped in someone's home. You didn't want to be trapped in that limousine with those women after a while. So
yeah, I was ready.
I was
ready for a change, and that's what I like about going out and about. You get to go and be creative and go to different places, and being with the butler service, I'm in their home, and you're working in someone's home every day.
Trapped.
You're trapped. So.
But you know, when I have, and I've seen many of your videos on Facebook, and again, Out and About with Tyler Butler. If you're on Facebook and haven't seen it, do check it out. The reason I asked you, do you feel like you're living your dream, Tyler, is because you come across like you are.
I have a lot of fun, Mary.
You have a lot of fun, and you are a natural. You are very smiley, natural smile, nothing forced about you. I mean, that's apparent, but the happiness and the joy, it comes right through the camera, right through the screen.
That's a very nice compliment. I appreciate it, Mary.
No, that's very, very true. That's
Thank
very
you.
true. So if someone's listening and saying to themselves, thinking to themselves, I want to get in touch with this guy to promote something I'm doing, how would one do that?
You could either go to our Facebook page at Out and About Inglewood, Northport, Punta Gorda, or Out and About Media, or you can contact me at 941-780-3878. And we don't charge to come out and do a spotlight the first time at a location. We're a sponsored show by the commercial, so we go out and we do a spotlight for a locally owned restaurant that's not corporate, and we spotlight that location, and it doesn't cost them anything.
So someone could get in touch with you and be on a video with you and have fun, because that's what your videos are.
Absolutely, and I invite people to come on the show with me as well as a co-host. I invite you, Mary. You'd be fun to go out and about with to check out a restaurant.
You know, I'm not opposed to a nice glassy Cabernet.
Yeah.
I'm right there. Tyler Butler,
Absolutely.
Out and About with Tyler Butler on Facebook. He has over 350,000 followers on his different Facebook pages. It's been a pleasure.
It's been a pleasure. Thank you so much, Mary.
I wish we had more time.
Absolutely.
You'll have to come back.
Oh, I got you a gift.
Really?
Yes.
Oh my.
It's Valentine's Day. You gotta have a gift.
What is this?
I said, do you want me to bring her chocolate or chocolate with
Cinnamon
popcorn?
pecan. Oh my. So this is cinnamon pecan popcorn.
Yes.
Oh.
Some of the best,
See,
only for our Mary.
I liked you before. Now I'm saying I love you.
Oh, thank you so much, Mary.
Tyler, thank you so much. Tyler Butler, Out and About with Tyler Butler. Do check him out on Facebook. Give him a call, 941-780-3878. You rock, Tyler.
Thank you so much.